Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Age of Mythology 1v1. All right, get your pants ready for this one. We got four on food, starting with a Poseidon player. Donkey Teeth likes to play cavalry, likes to rush, likes to play Poseidon. Donkey Teeth, we got it. Over here we have Phoenix Ultra Instinctor. Is that the Phoenix from StarCraft? That'd be awesome. This guy's a StarCraft player. That's why he's playing Gaia, because he knows booming is strong. He gives him that early game boon so he can spawn more units. But Ultra Instinctor going for both of his hero citizens on food, pretty typical, with a citizen on gold. He's about to have two on gold. Meanwhile, letting the Gaia Forest build in a strange location. I mean, it doesn't really matter when you're Atlantean. Your citizens don't get in the way of each other type stuff. Sending his oracles out quite the distance before they stop. Red already sees Blue's watchtower. They're pretty close on this map. Blue putting his scout on Red's oracle. Okay, he backs off. But Red had all the intel he wanted. He found Blue's town center. They are really close. Small map. Just open plains between them. This is definitely a good rushing map. I think that gives Blue a little bit of an edge. If he uses that to his advantage, gets up cavalry first. You just need like two cavalry, two Hippiases, and you send them at your opponent. Maybe get a villager kill with them. It really distracts them, slows down their economy. And then you can keep rushing with cavalry if you want. Temple's going up. Blue using a storehouse for wood and gold. That's a smart play. Saves the extra wood you'd have to spend on a extra storehouse. He's got two on favor. And he's aging up. Both players know it. Gaia hasn't aged up just yet. Now he starts. I wish I could see how many villagers they had. That's so annoying. Why does it do this? I wish there was a way to fix this UI thing. Back to Blue. He still only got 4 on food, which is interesting if you're gonna go cavalry, because you need the food. Maybe he will build a couple of stables. Theseus grabbing infantry training faster. He definitely doesn't want the opponent getting that relic. That's a great relic. 25% train time reduced. Start pumping out those units. First stable goes down. Second stable, no, it's an archery range. Just in case the enemy goes infantry to counter his cavalry, he's gonna have archers. Solid strategy, I like it. granary going down. Jason grabs the other relic as well. Improves all building line of sight by 8. That's not, well, it's not particularly good, but it's not bad. Let's see some of the other relics. We have this one in the corner. Villagers return part of their cost upon dying. That's pretty good. Gives you a little bit of resources back when your villagers eat shit because you forgot to stop a raid. Where is this one? This one's hiding. Or I am blind. Or both. Oh, Red stops the TC from going up with his Carnivora. He had an Oracle position here. An interesting strat. As soon as his TC went down, he destroyed it. And Red, I don't think Red gets those resources back. Or Blue. This unit's coming out to stop the Catapultes. Because good thing he didn't build the cavalry. He was thinking about it, but he knew that Red knew, right? Like, you want to, it's a psychological game a little bit too. He knows that Red's going to try to stop his cavalry, so he just doesn't build cavalry. Instead, he's just got myth units, and myth unit and a hero. Jason's got to exactly try to stop that hero. Now his hero surrounded. Got a couple of the archers out. He's singling out the hero, since that's the most expensive unit. I think he could have taken it. He backed off. That's fine, though. He does come out with the cavalry. Maybe he still wants to raid with them a little bit. Temple improvements are cheaper. Oh my goodness, that's an amazing relic as well. Blue's housed himself. There we go, he gets out of the house pronto. Blue deciding to take this town center instead, being that this one's run by Carnivora. Blue did want to send some cavalry out. Oh, he spots the Terma. Oh my gosh, and these cavalry are just melting the Terma. Terma are kind of bad. I mean, they used correctly, they're strong, but a lot of players just build them just because they hear that they're good. They're good because it's ranged cavalry, so it can poke and run and poke and run. It cannot stand a front of straight up. They cannot stand in a straight up fight. You have to micro them. All right, he splits off his cavalry. An interesting way. He kind of got them to chase this one, and then ran off with the rest of his forces. So he is still mixing his cavalry in. Blue moving in, he wants a fight. We got Toxite, so he's going to send in his cavalry first. See if he can do some eco damage. Meanwhile, the rest of his army moves in. Blue spots the Terma and backs off. If he can kill the Celtopeltis. Cavalry on the eco. Terma are great against archers, so this is a bad thing for Blue. He backs off. Blue splits off his forces in a great way. Perfect. He got Red to back off with his Termas using the cavalry and saving his Toxitates. Second Carnivora plant is up. And it's going to eat one of the Hippias, as they always do. Make sure you got Theseus on these. Carnivore will go down pretty quick to hero units. Nice job. Cavalry moving in. Taking on the Terma. Why is this guard tower not shooting? Now it's shooting. Catapultas going down. Catapultes. Catapultes, yeah. Like, just like these are Toxotes. And the hoplites are hoplites. But then again, they're Atlanteans, so do they follow the same rules as the Greeks? I mean, they use the same gods. Like Gaia, Kronos, and... Gaia and Kronos, at least, I know, are in Greek mythology. Sorry, I lost in thought. Blue's still scouting around with his cavalry, wants to find some raiding. But he doesn't know that Red's actually building on the other side. He's keeping this town center on watch, though. He does not want Blue to expand there. Knowing that it's safe, he moves in some villagers to take this gold. Blue's cavalry meeting with the army, backing off. These catapultes are heroes now, so they're going to be a little bit harder to take on, and they're going to do a little bit more damage. Which would just annihilate his cavalry, so he does not want a straight up fight. Unless he can take them out with his Toxotes. Is he still, what is he doing? Trying to scare them off? Or he's going for the straight up fight, which is a terrible idea. Don't, no, your cavalry is taking damage. But maybe he wants to scare him away from over there. I say poke. I say use your Toxotes to focus the Catapultes, and then use the Hippiases or to go around and take on out the Terma. This will force him to back his Catapultes back towards your cavalry, at which point you can run them away and still be annihilating his army with your Toxotes. But that's hard to do in the moment. He instead turns half of his enemy's army into pigs. Taking the pigs. Hippias are in the back now. Oh, he doesn't know that they're stuck. There's walls back here. Moves in with his cavalry, trying to take out all that he can. They're taking out the Termas pretty easy, but they're dying as well. They're gone. No more cavalry. Who does not know about the wall over there, but he doesn't have to worry. I know this feeling.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμη.
When you accidentally rally villagers and don't put them on a rally point. Or you build villagers and don't put them on a rally point. A fortress coming out in the perfect choke point. This is a great spot. And now he can take this gold instead if you wanted. He's building a storehouse. Yep. He can take this gold, and if he needs to retreat back to this one. It's an excellent play to make. Red keeping his eye on this town center. I want to see his blue. Blue's not taking a third. But he doesn't think he needs it quite yet. It's a good relic. He should pick that up. Moving in with his units. We got Hippospists. And eating the cavalry. Oh, or eating the infantry alive, I mean. Doing great. No, that's great. You're in a great spot. Toxotes get stunned. Keep focusing the infantry down. Okay, the Termas are focusing on Toxotes. They need to run. That's okay. That's okay. The Hippospists will come in from behind and take on the Termas. There we go. Perfect. 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 This is going great for blue. This is exactly how you use your army. Okay, backing off. There's a fortress. Excellent. Excellent. Took out 70% of Red's forces and maybe lost 20% of his. That was a great fight. Behemoth's coming in though. On the left side, he doesn't want blue taking this town center. Oh, he built a gate here, I see. And his temple's right there. Town center goes down. I mean, it's only 700 resources, right? It's not that bad at this point in the game. You can always rebuild your town center. But now he has to worry about raids coming in from the left side. Red's taken that town center. Built a wall, which I would upgrade if I was him. This wall will go down really quickly, and then your town center and villagers are vulnerable. But he's already taken these resources, so he doesn't need to protect it that well for very long. These resources are going to be gone soon, and he'll have to move on to the right side of the map. We got a fight going on. Militia coming in from the town center, taking on his forces and eliminating them again. Once again, Red forced to run away because his infantry got focused down. Does it switch the music up? It does. The music changes when you go between the two characters. Anyways, the Greeks. There we go. Uh-oh. Fighting time. Get those militia out of there. Cavalry going in on the eco. Red didn't see it coming fast enough. Ooh, he hides the villager. Going back in for more. See, Red should have kept building Catapultus. I don't know why he stopped. He's opted for Murmillos instead. Probably maybe because he's got the serrated blades. Serrated blades are good against cavalry, since they bleed over time. It makes them bleed over time. So when cavalry run away, they're taking damage. Oh, he starts moving in on the right. He's got production being made. He's built some Petroboloses. Petrobolos? And the fortress goes down. Red army moving in from the left. He's getting his units in, but I think these are destroyers. Why is he building destroyers? Murmillo will do fine, but should really be building anti-infantry because those Hippospists are going to be melting his infantry. Those Murmillos can't do anything against the Hippospist. Carnivora go up next to the siege. Blue knows he's winning these fights. Yep, that's right. Get your siege in, start taking out these buildings as fast as you can. That's what I would do. Uh-oh. 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 That probably wasn't the best use of that I've ever seen, but it could have been worse. It was pretty cool. That was Implode by Gaia's Age 4 god. Back to the Greeks. Red sacrificing his only myth unit. That's a strong myth unit. You shouldn't just sacrifice that like that. But it's hard to do everything optimally when you're in a high stress situation like they are now. Citizen coming in to fight, taking on the horse. Another Hephaestus goes down. Hippias going in. You don't want to take these small fights, Blue. He doesn't know. He's going in. He's too occupied. He's got H4 and he puts an earthquake in the middle of Red's base. That's it. Donkey Teeth gives up. Earthquake, very powerful ability. Oh, there's just too much for him. Look at this. As soon as his town center went down, he's just like, I'm out. That's it. Game over. Resign. He came in. Earthquake in my base. All these buildings were going down. He came in with his cavalry. That's it. I love how the effects stay here too. Like it only shakes a little bit the farther away you are. Anyways. Donkey Teeth. Taking all the accolades, all the highlights. Yeah. Red was trying to boom, and Blue knew that, so he just kept messing with him and messing with him. They had a couple good fights. God powers were used. The pigs was a hilarious play. But not much that really could do about that. Or Red, not much Red could do about that. Oh, we're so even on food. Look how close that is. 120 away from each other. Madness. They were close on wood too. Close on gold. Both of these players. Wow, close on favorite. It was a good fight. Good back and forth. Red was just trying to boom. Blue took his fights whenever he could. And used his units really well. I love the way Blue uses units that game. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate any likes or subscribes or whatever. I don't care. But do me a favor and just do your best out there, okay? Thank you.